Did you know that Bill Gates is backing the startup of a company called Savor? Well, Mrs. H, why is that a big deal? What's the issue here? What's the problem? I'll tell you. Savor is a company that plans to use or is already using a thermochemical process to create a fat-based product resembling, wait for it, butter. That's right, butter. This process pulls CO2 from the air and hydrogen from the water, then heating and oxidizing them to form fat molecules, which in turn gives you not Air Jordans, not Air Jordans, but Air Butter. Y'all, I don't know about you, but to me, this is a problem. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. Welcome back to Homestead Heart. And yes, that was absolutely correct in case you didn't know. And it's very sad and very disheartening that we're transitioning from what is natural, from what God has given us that is natural, to a bunch of nothing, right? So it's very disheartening and very, 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 very troublesome to me. I don't know how you feel about it, but I would love to know. So post your thoughts about this down in the comment section below. Now, the reason for this video is basically to say, you better get your butter while you can. You better get it while the getting is good, okay? Now, this is primarily one of the reasons why I have been canning butter for a very, very long time. And because of that, I have perfected really this thing of canning butter. And I mean pressure canning it to the point where I get it just right. I don't burn the solids. I'm not talking about ghee. I'm talking about butter. I'm talking about getting it so perfect that when you take it out of the jar, it is butter. It tastes like butter. It smells like butter. It gives you the same flavor as if you were using your butter that you just took out of the package, out of the freezer, right? And there's a little trick to that, and it's called blending butter, right? Blending your salted and your unsalted butters to get the perfect texture. Now, if you don't want salted at all, you don't have to. You can use strictly unsalted if you desire. But I think I have pretty much mastered this. I've been canning butter for many, many, many years. And I have done a video showing how I pressure can my butter. I don't water bath it. I pressure can it. I've always pressure canned it. And some people water bath it and it works for them. But when I pressure can my butter will last 5 years at minimum, right? I don't know if it'll last longer because I've never kept it any longer than that. But even opening the butter at the 5-year mark, it's still absolutely delicious. It's still beautiful. It still smells great. It smells like I just put it in the jar, right? So that's why I pressure can my butter, for reasons like this, because I don't want to eat butter made from gas. I refuse to, right? See, in my opinion, anytime you find someone that goes contrary to what is natural, they want to fake it all out, right? They want everything has to be fake. Now, when it comes to our food and things that we eat, when we're talking about fake foods, things that are unnatural, that to me is trouble. We already have enough issues with cancers and all of these different diseases that are afflicting our bodies as a result of what we put in it. Now we have gone from genetically modified foods or bioengineered foods. Now we're going to fake butter, right? So you all listen, get your butter while the getting is absolutely good. Don't wait. Mrs. H, I can't freeze a lot of butter. Well, I'm going to leave the link to the video showing you how I preserve my butter and how you can get a 5-year shelf life from this butter if you follow my directions, okay? Do not, listen, do not burn the butter. It's not going to taste good if you burn it. And I mean burn it because you're not paying attention to what you are doing in that bath when you're melting the butter. You have to constantly stir. If you let it sit on the bottom of your pot too long, it's going to burn. You're going to need a heavy bottom container, if at all possible, so that it doesn't burn. But if by chance you have an inexpensive stock pot like I do, with a very thin bottom, you're going to have to stand there and stir, stir, and stir, okay? But we don't want fake butter. So we want to buy our butter. This is the butter that I buy, and I get it from Azure Standard, okay? I get it from Azure Standard. I buy the salted and the unsalted, and I do a mix, the blend, so that when I pressure can it, my butter's not too salty, and it's not bland either. It's a delicious blend of those two. If you can only salted butter, it's going to come out extremely salty, and you don't want to do that, okay? Now, this is my butter right here. This is butter that I canned in 2023. I don't have to can butter every single year, but when it comes close to time, then like this is 23. So now in 2025, it's time for me to start canning some more butter. So I'm going to have to get my order in. This is the Mother's Choice. This is a delicious butter, by the way. I'm telling you, it became my favorite the moment I tried it. So this is Mother's Choice, and that's what's in this jar right here, Mother's Choice. Now the Mother's Choice butter, the blend I have in here is the salted and the unsalted. And look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful butter. Perfect. Look the same as it did the day I put it in the jar. Okay? This right here is my garlic and herb butter. Now, some of you said I didn't have the video, and I wasn't sure if I did a video on it or not. So I'm going to do my best to put the link to that video in this video as well. It'll be in the pressure canning playlist, more than likely. But this is my garlic and herb butter. It's my butter that I pressure canned with a beautiful blend of herbs and garlic, okay? And I do think I mentioned that you can use fresh garlic, granulated garlic, whatever you desire to make your garlic butter. This also lasts 5 years on the shelf. And I even told you why I prefer granulated garlic over fresh garlic. Because I can put the granulated garlic in, and when I shake it up, that garlic is going to go all through my butter. I put it in the jar. It's going to go all through my butter, and all of my butter is going to have that strong garlic flavor from using granulated garlic, not powdered. Powdered garlic will tend to clump up, and it won't be as good. So I use granulated garlic only. I don't use the fresh. I don't use powdered, and I think there's another one as well. But I don't use it. It's granulated only. Okay? Now, this right here, this is my honey butter. And I don't can this. I make this as I need it. Okay? And this just goes in the refrigerator. Once I finish with this is just going to go in the refrigerator. I'm going to show you right now how I make this honey butter. All right, you all, let's go ahead and make this simple 2-ingredient honey butter. As you can see, I'm using Mother's Choice butter for this recipe. Now you can use whichever you choose, be it salted butter or unsalted butter. It really doesn't matter. The choice is 100% yours. Okay, I have no preference. I just grab butter and make my honey butter. Okay, now I'm going to cut off 2 tablespoons of butter here. And the reason why I'm choosing 2 tablespoons, because it has to fit the container that I'm using to put my butter in. Okay, I'm going to heat that up over a low heat. You want to put your stove on the lowest setting you have. And you want to stir, toss and turn the butter so it could go ahead and melt. Now, if you want to cut the butter into smaller pieces so that it melts faster, you can certainly do that as well, okay? But we're going to go ahead and get this butter melted. Do not burn your butter, okay? While this butter is melting, let's go ahead and take a moment to thank the awesome sponsor of today's video, which is Azure Standard. Azure Standard offers a wide variety of wonderful products that we use here on the homestead on a regular basis, okay? And we also want to take a moment to say thank you to all of our wonderful viewers who always support our channel by using our personal link in the description box below to shop with Azure Standard. If you're new to Azure, you can use our personal discount code, also found in the description box below, and save 15% off of your first order of $100 or more. But even if it's not your first time shopping with Azure and you're not new to Azure, that's okay. We thank you and appreciate you as well, because every time you use our personal link, it definitely helps the Homestead Heart channel, and it also lets Azure Standard know that Homestead Heart sent you, okay? All right, y'all, this butter is almost melted, and we are ready to move on to next steps. Now that our butter is melted, we're going to go ahead and grab 2 heaping tablespoons of honey and add it to our butter, okay? And you're going to mix this around, stir it around until your honey and your butter is combined. You'll be able to see the difference because you won't be able to tell the honey from the butter. It will all become one product, okay? See how smooth that's looking and how well it's coming together. We're stirring it over a low heat, and that's what we want. Now that our butter is done, I'm using the smallest jar that I have, and I'm just going to take my butter and I'm just going to pour it into my jar, okay? So we're getting it all in the jar, and let's have a look at this honey butter, because my goodness, it looks so good. And it doesn't take very much to put this together, as you can see. Just look at that butter. Just beautiful. Now my honey butter is just going to go in the refrigerator, and whenever we need it, we just grab a spoon and take out a bit with the back side of the spoon and spread it over some toast or something like that. But we have it when we need it. Or if you want to put it on your dinner rolls with whatever you may be having for dinner, where you would enjoy a good honey butter spread, then that's what this is for. As you can see, this is in the smallest size mason jar that I have. I don't need a large mason jar for this, okay? You can see the difference, all right? So I don't need a large jar for this because we don't use it all the time, okay? We don't use it all the time. So I just make a little bit at a time, put it in the refrigerator, and use it as needed. And if I need more, you saw how simple it was to make it, right? So this right here is absolutely delicious on different types of toast or different types of dinner rolls that you may want to put it on. Absolutely delicious, you all. So listen, get your butter while you can get real butter, okay? Get yourself some real butter while you have a chance to get yourself some real butter, because eventually they're trying to wipe out everything. They're trying to take everything that is God-given. Anything that God gives, they want to replace it with something that they give, right? That should be a red flag already, okay? That means you should know what you're looking at, what you're dealing with, okay? So listen, get yourself some real butter while you can get yourself some real butter. All right, y'all? So I told you it was going to be a quick video. I just wanted to bring this to you just in case you didn't know. Share this on all of your social media platforms just in case there's some other folks who really don't know what is going on. We do not want fake butter, all right? And if there is going to be fake butter on the shelves, I'm hoping that they make it plain so people will choose what it is that they want. Clean glass, dirty glass, right? I'm going to always choose the clean glass because I want the real deal. All right, you all? So that's going to do it for the video. If you like the video, like it, give it a thumbs up, share the video as well. Don't forget, please hit that thumbs up button so that this video can reach as many people as possible. Thank y'all for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and we'll see y'all in the next video.